All right, what's next?
Okay, so then we got a behind the scenes look at the Masters of the Universe movie.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I was not expecting this. And Ray, son, I think you should change the thumbnail and take out Bond and put in
I
He-Man.
wasn't either.
We were
My
not
reaction was,
expecting
yeah.
Masters of the Universe. We were not expecting it. And as soon as they brought up the title logo, again, single voice in the entire theater. Yeah! Let's go!
Only reason why I did that, as you know, when they first announced this and we talk about it on the show, I tear up because this is like the dream series I want to see a new movie of, along with Voltron. They're doing that. I was expecting something, maybe Voltron, but why would they put both those movies on the same presentation? They're almost the same like crowd. So this one caught me by surprise, and I just wanted the cheering to be just as loud as Wicked because I want to show the people.
Yeah,
up
it
there.
wasn't. It was just you.
Yeah, but then a part of me felt like at least they know one person they're making happy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's all. Those ladies up there, as sweet as they are, they said it, Masters of the Universe, and then when they're just whoa, you know, I just want them to know that they're choosing the right thing.
Well, it was wild because these were all really original visions. You know, and you're watching. They didn't have some IP tentpole.
All these movies,
and then you get into the most tentpole of tentpoles. I mean, a franchise that was designed originally to sell toys. That's why it existed.
But listen up. It was in the format of behind the scenes.
Oh God!
The presentation they gave us for this. But even though it was in the format of behind the scenes, we saw a lot. And here's the thing. I am not one of these people, but if you are, you're going to be happy. If you are one of these people that when an adaptation gets made, you want it to look just like it did in the cartoon. I'm not one of those people myself. I'm just saying if you are one of those people that when an adaptation is made of an old cartoon, that you want them to look just like they did, you're going to be happy.
The designs are incredible.
The designs are bang on. What you saw in the animated form back in the 80s and 90s, they've brought it to physical life and made it look exactly like you envisioned it would look like in real life.
But with verisimilitude.
But with verisimilitude.
I mean, it was some of those costuming, like the sorceress.
How good did Alison Brie look as Evil Lynn?
Oh my God!
How good did she look as Evil
Lynn?
And
Idris Elba's Man at Arms
looked amazing.
Yeah, that looked.
And all of Eternia and where the sword is. I mean, it looked incredible.
And this kid, he took the form of a action figure body. Like we didn't see any of it, like any of the skin, but just how bubbly he looked.
Oh yeah,
like, this guy filled out the He-Man form, and I is filling out the He-Man form.
You know who else looked great? Skeletor.
Oh,
it looked awesome.
It looked
the Skeletor thing. Now they felt
Jared Leto
of letting us see Jared Leto's face, but they showed us several shots of Leto walking around, just from the neck down, and even the staff. Skeletor's staff is perfect. And then while they didn't show us Leto's face, they did show us his body walking or Leto walking around, but then some concept art with the face on it. And it's like, but like every character from Beastman to Many Faces
to
crap. Like all the different, from Cyclops, so all the different characters, they showed us them and it was like, this looked like they took the designs directly from the old cartoon.
You know how in Transformers they had to choose like 3 or 4 Autobots or whatever because the roster's so huge. I felt like there was a little shot where a bunch of them are running, and I was like, "That's Fisto, that's Spikor, that's Triclops."
Oh yeah,
that's this. They are. It's almost like they said, "We're not going to make any other movie after this. We better throw everything in this."
It looks like, and I have to say, Travis Knight. I've told this story before, but I interviewed him for a licensing convention for Hasbro before he'd started directing Bumblebee. So I sat down with him and talked to him for a long time while we were setting up the cameras and stuff. That guy's the perfect director for this. And after seeing Bumblebee and after seeing Kubo and the Two Strings, and what he said, we saw him in behind the scenes footage talking about doing He-Man. This movie is going to rock. It's going to be so
And they showed-
metal. I can't wait to see this.
They showed a model of Battle Cat of what he's supposed
Oh
to
yeah,
look like.
they didn't show
have
us
the
Battle Cat. It was only conceptual drawings of what they're going to make Battle Cat look like. So who was it? Who's Morena Baccarin was playing the sorceress?
Yeah,
she looked great.
Great. And also the production designer, Guy Hendricks Dias, worked on X2, did Superman Returns. He did Black Hat for Michael Mann. And he's the perfect production designer
Dude,
for this.
speaking of production design, that was the thing that blew me away the most. The sets.
Oh,
There was
Eternia.
one shot where they
Eternia looked
panned out was like a helicopter shot of the facilities where they're filming everything. These 6 massive
It's
indoor.
huge.
It's insane. The scope is crazy, and it was really cool seeing Travis Knight talk about how he's been preparing his whole life for this.
Literally.
Like,
Yeah.
the nerds are
my
gonna
whole life.
I-
My whole life has been about trying to make a He-Man movie.
and we were so worried when the first set photos came out, and it was just He-Man in the city. Just seeing Eternia being built like that,
arrested by
the
Malkoff.
Eternia is going to be.
Oh,
big part of
this
this.
movie takes place. It might start on Earth or something. It takes place in Eternia.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it might be half and half, but
I don't know.
Lord looked great.
Oh, everything looks so good.
I'm gonna love this, but I still have a little bit of feeling that this could be really bad. But I'm still gonna love it just because it's.
I don't think
everything-
Travis Knight
Rob,
would
just
make
bring
it
your
back.
mic a little bit further away.
Yeah.
from me.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
too loud.
Yeah.
It's
It's Travis Knight.
I
It's
can't
Travis
wait to
Knight.
see it. I can't wait. I
Big
never
surprise.
thought I'd be excited for a Masters of the Universe movie. To be honest,
Yeah.
Now, look, it takes more than costume design to get me excited about
Yeah.
a movie because ultimately the costume design isn't going to make the movie better or worse to me. It's all about the dialogue, the characters, the action, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if they're going to do a good job or not. It is Travis Knight. I love him. I mean, Kubo and the Two Strings and the Bumblebee movie, he's 2 for 2 in my opinion. But I just reiterating, if you are one of those people that I am not, which is that it's really important to get the same look as the animated stuff, then you are going to be very, very pleased
Oh,
because
man.
they absolutely did that.